I hope you don't mind, Jack. If we start with you just introducing yourself, a little bit about what you do and how great you are.
Yeah, sure. No problem at all. Talking about how great I am. Cheers. Since I've been working with you anyway. So I've been a mortgage broker for about 4 years now. And that is where we met really. You came to the company that I was working with. And since then, I've set up a property sourcing company as well.
So there's a few things I wouldn't mind talking about. So when you think about time frame, Jack, how long before you noticed, a material difference? How long did it take?
So even after that first hour, you've certainly got enough to take away, even if it just is, again, to mention the energy and the vibrance that you give off to get you through the rest of the day and see that you can actually increase the state that you've got. But having someone to hold you accountable week in, week out, month in, month out, and seeing the growth and seeing the progression and being able to measure that over a longer period is really beneficial.
What's the kind of thing that really sticks in your mind?
Just the not knowing that I could achieve so much. So we set some kind of financial goals, and I got there a hell of a lot quicker than I thought I would after our conversations. And from there, it's, well, why would you stop there? So I think by saying, actually, they're your goals, they're your ambitions, you can achieve those if you want to, and helping me on that path and setting me steps to do it, I think was the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I always remember our first session and that question I asked you, what do you really want? And you were kind of going, are you sure you want me to tell you? It's like, and it was, you were thinking really big right at the start. We got you challenged and thinking big right at the start. And you are achieving everything you set out, right? It's quite remarkable.
Yeah.
Funny how that happens for clients, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Once you get clear on what you want, you can actually achieve it.
Even talking that out. So talking that out with someone, what you really want. So not, I want to earn X, I want to do that. But, things that really drive you, things that you're really passionate about, get them written down.
Yeah.
Learn what they are off by heart, look at them every day, and have someone kind of holding you accountable to them and speaking to them about it. It was probably something that I needed.
What about results? Can you measure the kind of biggest win? Right, started here and I got to here.
Speaking to you a moment ago, kind of off camera, and saying that this is, even just after, we're still in lockdown, I think, aren't we? This is the best month I've ever had. So I think knowing that, compounding over a long period of time that we've been speaking, you probably doubled, to be honest, from where I was before.
Well, and you were also saying off camera, Jack, that you asked the owner of the company, the CEO, what the best month ever for business written by an individual in the business, and you're aiming for that this month, right?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, and I'm confident there. I've done the maths to work out that I can get there.
So you think double? You could probably measure a doubling of your revenue, doubling of your monthly kind of turnover and revenue.
Yeah, I'm almost certain it's double in terms of figures, in terms of the customers held per month. Yeah.
Excellent. Wow, I am delighted for you, Jack, because that, you're serving more customers, you're making a bigger impact, and of course it's improving profitability for the company and for you personally. It's just a win on all levels, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything you said has come to fruition, which was a bit, on that initial conversation, it might have been a bit hard to believe, but
and remember, Jack, we went well beyond, a year or two. We talked about 5 years, so imagine where you're going to be in 5 years from now.
Yeah.
I can't wait. So finally, Jack, what if a potential client was to say, potential client for me was to say to you, why would you recommend Justin? What would you say?
The impact that it's had on me is almost inconceivable in terms of both the business side. So if you want to improve your business, whether it's the culture within the business, whether it's the numbers, whether it's growth, but also the self-development side, which is really important to me, but kind of gone to sleep a little bit, and I needed that awakening. And I think going beyond me as well, anyone you speak to, so whether it's the business side, whether it's the self-development side, whether it's just gaining the energy, whether it's just having the accountability, you definitely tick all those boxes. So I can only thank you for what you've done for me, and hope that other people see the same results as well.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they will, Jack, and thank you. And it's always a two-way street, these relationships. And the great thing I love about working with people like you, and in particular you, is just the commitment and the energy and the drive that you brought to your development and growth. You were completely committed.
Yeah,
That's a big part of it.
I'm sure you will naturally attract the type of people that are like you anyway. But what I would say is that people are going to have to put in the work to get the results out of this. And as long as they're willing to do that and follow the steps and the system, then they'll be fine.
Yeah. It's that combination, the passion, the work, and the process and the systemization of it. But no, it's really good, really good. Jack, listen, thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate it, and wish you every success in your future and beyond this, next couple of years into the 5 to 10 year plan that you're also mapping out.
Yeah, you're welcome. No, thanks for your time as well today. Nice to speak to you.
Pleasure. Thanks, Jack. Well done.